Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of AdMail. This is Adam Bergman, founder and CEO of IRA Financial. I'm here to help you find the answers to the most frequently asked questions from my clients about self-directed retirement accounts. If you want to learn more, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on social media. Just search IRA Financial. Hey everyone, Adam Bergman here, tax attorney and founder of IRA Financial. Welcome to another episode of AdMail. Today's episode, I'm going to tackle three great questions. The first is how to use a solo 401k to buy Treasury bonds, I bonds. Can you do it? Here's the short answer. Yeah, you can do it. How a solo 401k needs to open a bank account and doesn't need a certificate of trust. The answer is not really, but if you need one, we'll help you do it to open a bank account. And the third and final question is, can you buy cryptos on a decentralized exchange using a self-directed IRA? And the answer is potentially yes, using an LLC, but not using a full service self-directed IRA. So hopefully I've teased you to the point where you're going to spend the next 10 or so minutes with me and learn a little bit more about the answers to the three questions that are on today's podcast. So without further ado, let's get started. First question is from Shirley T of Tallahassee, Florida. Shirley wants to know, I have a solo 401k with you. Can I buy T-bonds, Treasury bonds? The answer is yeah. Whether it's I bonds, if you go on Treasury Direct, you just need to select trust. Okay. In some cases, if you call or you chat with someone in the Treasury Department and ask, can you use retirement money to retirement account, to go on Treasury Direct, they're going to say no. But what our clients have been able to do is select trust. And by entering the 401k info, they're able to purchase the I bonds or Treasury bonds. Same with a self-directed IRA. If they select LLC and have an IRA LLC, they're able to purchase the I bonds as well. Why do folks want to buy bonds? Well, interest rates are high and they're obviously very safe rated return because they're backed by the United States government. So it's probably the safest investment you can make, and the interest rates now are quite favorable. So using a solo 401k or a self-directed IRA LLC through Treasury Direct is a possibility that you can employ using the IRA Financial self-directed retirement product. So Shirley, thank you for that question. Second question is from Bill W. of Union, New Jersey. Bill wants to know, I have a solo 401k plan and the bank is asking me for a certificate of trust. Is this required? Well, not really, Bill. I mean, if you open a bank account through Capital One with IRA Financial through our partnership, you're not going to need a certificate of trust. We'll be able to open that bank account for you in minutes. Okay. But if you go to a third-party bank, a local bank, some of these banks are not familiar with the solo K. They kind of don't understand what they're seeing. So they're used to opening either IRA accounts, LLC accounts, corporate accounts, personal accounts. When they see a 401k, they're not used to opening that account, so they don't know what to do. And the 401k doesn't fit nicely into any bucket. It's not an IRA, it's not an LLC, it's not a corp. But a 401k is technically a trust, right? Under section 401, a 401k is treated as a trust. You're the trustee of the plan. So in that case, the bank will open a trust account, which is fine, so long as they use the 401k plan's tax ID number. And a lot of these banks are going to ask for a certificate of trust, which is just their checklist of documents they require. Just like if you open an LLC account, they're going to ask for the articles or tax ID number, or maybe even the LLC operating agreement. In the case of a 401k, they'll ask for a certificate of trust, which you will be happy to provide you. Again, if you use Capital One, you're not going to need it. If you use your own bank, local bank, Wells Fargo, you may need it, and we can provide that for you free of charge. So just ask our amazing team of solo 401k professionals. Third and final question for today is from Jonah S. of Stockton, California. Jonah wants to know, can I buy cryptos on a decentralized exchange via my self-directed IRA? So not directly through a self-directed IRA. We have a great platform with Bitstamp on our app where you can buy cryptos directly or through limit trading, all available cryptos, and own it in a retirement account and pay no tax when you sell the cryptos. Some folks like to use decentralized exchanges. They feel it's more transparent. It's certainly riskier. You're not going to be able to do it directly through a self-directed IRA, but what a lot of our clients do is they'll set up an LLC. So they'll have the IRA own the LLC, and then the LLC will open up a institutional account and an exchange. And through that institutional account, they will then purchase they'll move the cryptos to a stable coin and then move them to a decentralized exchange. And on that decentralized exchange, buy certain tokens on that centralized exchange. Now, of course, the SEC is looking at this, and we've all heard the SEC rhetoric about security and whether they're going to crack down on these centralized exchanges. I think they will. I'm not sure these centralized exchanges are going to exist in the United States, available to U.S. persons much longer. I think they feel there's a big hole in their KYC, which there is, big abuse from a money laundering standpoint. And I know for a fact the SEC is looking at this. So just be careful. You would have to use an IRA LLC. You wouldn't be able to do it directly through a self-directed IRA with IRA Financial, but some folks have used the LLC. Just be cautious. It's riskier. Some of these tokens could be deemed not securities, deemed securities and thus need to be registered. And that could cause some SEC issues, and also the value of those tokens to drop if the SEC deems them to be securities that need to be registered. So Jonah, just be careful, but technically through an IRA LLC, you can use a decentralized exchange and use a retirement account to buy cryptos on a decentralized exchange. Thank you to Shirley, Bill, and Jonah. Really appreciate all the questions. If you have more questions, send them in. You can email us at info@IRA Financial. Just do AdMail or Ask Adam. You can hit us up on our YouTube channel, which is amazing. You can leave a comment or comment under our podcast, or on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, LinkedIn. Just say, hey, question for Adam, and AdMail, whatever you say. Just mention my name, it will get to me. And I look forward to receiving lots and lots of questions. Got a really good queue of questions that I'm excited to tackle over the next several months. So keep them coming. We have to learn from each other. And I promise you, if you have a question, don't be shy. There's probably 100 people behind you who have that same question. So share it so we could all get smarter together. That's it. Have an amazing rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out, and see you everyone again next week. Take care.